Hi, I'm William Friedman, and this is the Cross Country Local, an expedition to go from coast to coast across America using only local and regional transit. And now I'm on the Silverado Metroliner, which is essentially the only way to get by bus from Vegas to Reno and all points in between. You would think that there would be some, like Greyhound or somebody would have intercity service between southern Nevada and northern Nevada. I mean, Reno and Carson City, it's a fairly decent metropolitan area. Las Vegas is, at least recently, the fastest growing city in America, and certainly a huge spot on the map. So why not? Thank you. I don't know. Maybe I'll keep it. Maybe not. I don't know. I kind of liked how I looked with the clean head. I don't want to have the clean head and the beard. We'll work on that later. So, okay. Well, let's take a little poll. Everyone who thinks I should keep the beard, hit some hearts. Привет. Oh, that's not overwhelming. Anyone else? Yeah, I survived Vegas, I survived Area 51, and now I'm in Death Valley. Spasiba. Get rid. Okay, hold on a sec. All right, so any other hearts for the beard? Okay, now anyone who thinks I should shave it off, now's your turn to weigh in. Who thinks I should not keep the beard? That's not how I would go, but a little scraping and you're good. A little scaping and you're good. Well, for all I know, I don't know, maybe I'll be in Heaven Valley, maybe I'll go to Hell Valley, maybe I'll be in Purgatory Valley. I don't know what it's after Death Valley. Yes, life after Death Valley. So yeah, Beatty was the town we just took a little rest stop in, and now we're on US 95 Veterans Highway on up to northern Nevada on the only bus that does that, the Silverado Metroliner. It's strange. Now, first of all, this is a really nice bus. This is a Mercedes-Benz. And all it does all day is go from Vegas to Reno and back to Vegas again. But it can only do that, once a day. So, do you think Donald Trump getting DQ'd is the New World Order lizard's fault? Or am I a lizard? No, I am a Jew. We control the lizards. All right. So, someone had to train them. Top banter. You suck. Yeah, maybe I suck, but you're stupid, and I can always improve. What's the temperature in Death Valley? I honestly don't know. It's probably a little chilly. I doubt it's 70 degrees out there. But yeah, I mean, it's December. It gets cold in the desert too in December. So yeah, as it turns out, I was talking with the driver earlier, and what he had to say. Stop playing? No. Okay, thanks. Yeah. And what he was telling me is that Silverado used to run this bus service, and then it wasn't commercially viable, so they shut it down. And then what he tells me is the federal government got involved and required the company to do it. It smelled like shit. This is a Mercedes-Benz. If it did smell like shit, it would still smell better than you, right? Chile is 37. Oh, listen, you're talking to a New Yorker here. I think they're all a bunch of pansies when it comes to weather down here. Yeah, so I'm going to check my facts on this. But apparently, the federal government required there to be this route, and I think it's a good idea to have this route. But why wouldn't it be commercially viable? I don't know. Buses not. It's about between a quarter and a third full. Well, from what they're charging for it, I'm sure they're breaking even. It's like $67, or I think it's actually like $80. Go all the way, one end to the other. Hi. So, but anyway, I'm going to find out how that exactly works. The federal government can force a company to run a route, a private company, which leads me to believe that this is a public conveyance here. Okay, what am I doing? All right, so let me check in for those of you who are new. My name's William Friedman, and this is the Cross Country Local, an expedition to go from the Atlantic to the Pacific using only local and regional transit. The first expedition of its kind, and it's almost done. So, please take a second and follow me here on Periscope if you don't follow the Cross Country Local already. And you can also follow the Cross Country Local on Facebook. It's a community page on Facebook. And also hashtag XCLocal, that's X-Ray Charlie Local for Cross Country Local on Instagram and Twitter. Route Warrior from Hi. A friend of mine back in PA and now lives in Arizona photoshopped my face on Mad Max's leather-clad, shotgun-toting body. It has been anything but boring, actually. So, you know, the route warrior, road warrior kind of thing, that seems to be playing up. I've been referring to the people who've helped me along the way as my route warriors. How do you feel about facing the end of the road? The road doesn't end. I am facing the end of the continent. Road still goes right and left. I don't really do a lot of sitting. I try to not actually be traveling more than, say, 3 hours a day. It's like an hour and a half in the morning, hour and a half at night. This particular leg is a long trip and all at once, and it's going to be about 4 or 5 o'clock by the time I get where I'm going. But this is an outlier. I almost never spend all day on a bus, and about half the days I don't think I travel at all. Not quite half the days, but you know, about a third of the days I don't travel at all. I spent 2 days in Vegas. Before that, I spent 2 days in Laughlin. Before that, I spent 3 days in the Valley of the Sun, the Phoenix area. I have a blended career. What do? I have a blended career as a journalist and an IT management consultant. And in the IT management world, some things that I thought I was going to be working on in the second part of this year, in the ending part of this year, fell through, and I knew it would be January before anyone was starting anything up again, and I could still service my my current clients from wherever I had Wi-Fi and a flat surface and power strip, which is pretty much anywhere, including a lot of buses. I mean, I'm periscoping from a bus here. I can I can take a conference call from a bus. I can I can work on intellectual capital and email it to my clients from the bus. So it really hasn't been too much of a challenge that way either. It's been fascinating. Got to shoot an Uzi yesterday, and I got to stay over at the house of a husband and wife who met at the Culinary Institute of America, majoring in desserts, and I had pastries like you wouldn't believe. I sang karaoke at a gay bar in Kansas City. I really just went there to buy a T-shirt. You know, Kansas City Royals world champions. I live in Mets country. I'm a former Mets fan. I just wanted to rub it in everyone's face. Let's see. Yeah, Pennsylvania smells like weed, from one end to the other. Lots of interesting stuff went down on this trip. So. I seem to be losing people's attention, so I'm going to sign off. This is William Friedman for Cross Country Local, and I'll see you along the route.